Hello everyone. In this video, let us look at some of the interview questions for a PCB designer. Printed circuit boards (PCBs) are the foundational building blocks of most modern electronic devices. The questions in the interviews can be: what is the need for a PCB? Basically, designs on breadboards are clumsy. To have neat placement of components without jumpers or wires, a PCB is designed. It also helps in providing physical stability and overall circuit is more reliable. So that we design PCB. What softwares or EDA tools are you familiar with? There are many software tools using which we can design PCB, such as Fusion 360, Altium Designer, Autodesk Eagle, KiCad EDA, and many others. We can answer the tool we are familiar with. Flow of complete PCB design. We need to answer the flow with which we can design PCB, such as library creation, board outline and mechanicals, importing netlist, and so on. What are basic checks while laying out MCU based design? It is power path and oscillator circuit, and we need to explain those terms too. How to create footprint? We need to answer the flow with which we can create footprint, that is pad stack creation, pin placement, assembly outline, and so on. What are the errors you got while importing netlist? We generally face some errors while designing PCB, of which I observed are PCB footprint not found, pins mismatch between symbol and footprint, and we can even mention some other errors which we face and the solutions to overcome those. How do you plan routing and what are the parameters you consider while routing? We need to explain about the advantages of placement and routing. What are the most significant problems that you are seeing in PCB designs these days? What is the use of a decoupling capacitor? A decoupling capacitor is used to smoothen the power supply noise. How do you calculate the trace impedance of a PCB trace? There are many methods. A formula method gives a quick result, though it is not highly accurate. A 2D field solver gives more accurate result, and we need to define those. How do you define design rules? Design rules are nothing but creating trace width, spacing, bias limitations. Generally, we get trace width and spacing details from StackUp. What are the inputs you need to design a PCB? We need schematic and netlist from hardware side and board mechanicals from client, that is board outline, mounting holes, etc. How do you place components? Place major components first, that is connectors, BGS, major ICs, and then place other sections. What is MIL and why it is used? One MIL is 1 by 1000 inch. The dimensions of most of the through-hole components are in MILs. What are the units for measuring footprints? Millimeter is used for assembly components and mils for through-hole. If you like this video, please share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.